For months, India maintained a wall of silence about its military operations along the line of control in Kashmir. That changed abruptly this week when the government announced posthumous honors for over 100 soldiers, including elite fighter pilots and air defense operators, killed during Operation Sindoor. Friends, the information I'm sharing with you is published by a European defense news outlet. You can check it yourself. The reports from this outlet are highly authentic. I had previously shared with you that China provided Pakistan with critical information about the S-400 system, and that report was also published by this same outlet. Now let's try to understand why all of this is happening and why India has suddenly started accepting everything. The acknowledgement, driven by mounting internal pressure, pulls back the curtain on a campaign that has raised questions about the effectiveness of India's advanced military systems and its strategic posture in a volatile region. On July 6, 2025, India formally acknowledged significant casualties from Operation Sindoor, a military offensive launched against Pakistan in early May. The announcement came not through a press conference or official statement, but via the conferral of posthumous military honors, a move reported by Geo News and other outlets. Among the fallen were 4 Indian Air Force pilots, 3 of whom operated Rafale fighter jets, and 5 operators of the S-400 air defense system stationed at Adampur Air Base. Security sources indicate that over 250 personnel perished along the line of control, with additional losses at strategic bases like Udhampur, Rajouri, and Uri. The honors also recognized 7 Air Force members, 5 soldiers from the 10th Infantry Brigade, and 9 from the 93rd Infantry Brigade headquarters. Now, why has India suddenly started accepting all of this? It's mainly due to pressure from the opposition, as well as from within the Indian Army itself. There is growing demand to honor the soldiers, pilots, and air defense operators who lost their lives during this 4-day war, to boost the morale of the remaining troops. And perhaps that's the reason why India has finally acknowledged the situation. At the heart of Operation Sindoor were 2 of India's most advanced military systems, the Rafale fighter jet and the S-400 air defense system. The loss of 3 Rafale pilots, however, raises questions about the jet's performance in contested airspace. A French intelligence report, cited by Livmint, suggests that China orchestrated a disinformation campaign to undermine the Rafale's reputation after the Sindoor incident, possibly to boost its own J-35 stealth fighter sales. The video that led to my channel being removed from YouTube covered the following. I revealed that on the same day Rafale jets were allegedly shot down, a Chinese diplomat met with UAE officials and told them that the 84 Rafale jets they are acquiring from France had been shot down in combat by Pakistan's J-10C fighters. He also advised the UAE to consider shifting towards Chinese weapons, claiming that Chinese systems are now far superior to Western ones. Now, France itself is reporting that China is making similar claims to Indonesia, stating that the Rafale fighter jets are ineffective and suggesting that Indonesia should instead acquire the J-10C, calling it the Rafale killer. Meanwhile, the Indian defense attaché in Indonesia admitted during a defense conference that while not several, India has indeed lost some fighter jets. During the same event, a slide was shown listing the losses. 3 Rafales, 1 Su-30 MKI, 1 MiG-29, and components of the S-400 system, which were visibly displayed on screen. Indian defense analyst Ramandeep Bajwa also confirmed that components of India's S-400 system were destroyed by Pakistan's CM-400AKG missile. A detailed video has been made on this topic, which you can watch here. The posthumous honors shine a light on the human toll of Operation Sindoor. The 4 pilots, including 3 Rafale operators and 5 S-400 personnel, represent some of India's most skilled military professionals. Their loss underscores the risks of high-stakes operations in a region where small miscalculations can lead to heavy casualties. Operation Sindoor's fallout leaves India at a crossroads. The loss of advanced assets like Rafale pilots and S-400 operators raises questions about training, tactics, and equipment reliability. The Rafale's vaunted capabilities, designed for superiority in complex environments, did not prevent losses, possibly due to Pakistan's effective countermeasures or India's tactical errors. The S-400, meant to provide an impenetrable defense, faced vulnerabilities that demand scrutiny. India's reported interest in stealth fighters, as noted by Eurasian Times, suggests a pivot toward next-generation technology to address these gaps. That's all for today's update. Please subscribe and like this video.